Hi folks, Bob Dale for Southern Remarketing in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell motorhomes and we sell lots of them, folks, and we sell lots and lots of diesel trucks. Today we're going to list a truck here in a moment that's about as good a value as we've ever listed, and a really, really nice truck. We've driven this truck extensively. We've picked up items in it. We know everything about it. It does everything just like it's supposed to. It's a 2009 Ford F350. An F350 2009 Ford, folks. Turbo diesel, four-wheel drive. Now it's an XL, but it's got all the XLT equipment, keyless entry and all that. We'll show you in just a second. Equipped just like you'd like it. Sitting on a good set of tires, the spares underneath it, fresh bed liner in it. It's just the way you want it. If you've been looking for a nice truck, folks, that's going to be some kind of bargain, and a truck that you can use at your hunting camp, a truck that you can use to pull a boat, whatever you need to do. But if you've got a work site and you need a truck right now ready to go, you need to look at this closely, folks. But this truck's also nice enough and equipped just right. If you wanted a daily driver, you can drive this truck, and I promise you, it looks great. It is a great truck. It's a 2009 Ford F350 XL with all the XLT equipment. Only got 150,000 miles, low miles. Come on, we're going to show it to you right now. Now let me show you a couple of things so you don't come. There is a little scratch in this bumper right here. You can't see it, but it's there. So when you come, but I want you to look at the paintwork, how pretty it is. Windshield is perfect, no pecks and all that. A good set of tires, F350 Super Duty V8 power stroke. Look in here. Keyless entry on the door here. Windows, door locks, tilt, cruise, got everything. Four-wheel drive. A non-smoker vehicle, you can see the headliner, no smoke burns, no cigarette burns, none of that anywhere on this truck. The sides are straight, no paintwork, doesn't need any. This is a nicely equipped truck. It's amazing to me the values that we can get on these trucks and what they are. We'll talk about it in a minute. You see here, there's no rust. That's not been painted. Nothing's covered up. This is Southern truck, no rust, any of that. I have a fetish about tailgates opening. Look at that. This one opens and drives perfectly, and over the top bed liner. Has the bed been cut under it, son?
No.
Bed's not been cut. You can see the spare tire under here.
Surprisingly.
Not been bumped into anything. The bumper's straight. Look down the side. Come and show down the side, son. No pings, dings. Four-wheel drive.
Got the tow package with the extra leaf spring.
This truck right here, folks, will do anything you want to do with it. I know everybody likes cowboy trucks, and they like little short wheelbases, but golly, I like a truck like this. I like a big truck that's ready to go. Look in here. Look how nice it is. Look, show up in here, son. No dust, no dirt, none of that. It's not been out in the mud and in the fields and all that. It's not been a farm truck. Headliner, seats, no burns, no tears. This is really a pretty truck too. I like a truck everybody doesn't have. I like one like this. I like a big stand-up truck. This thing's got a big super stance to it.
We put a 2-inch leveling kit on the front so it'll sit even and just give it a better look to it.
It is a good-looking truck. You're going to list this no reserve, or you're going to have low reserve on it?
Low reserve.
We can't list anything anymore, folks, with a buy it now, because Peckerwood's hit them as fast as we can list them with a buy it now. Can't get them on the phone, can't talk to them. They don't speak English. I mean, it's just a mess. So my name's Bob Dale. My phone number is 601-218-1223, 601-218-1223. If you want to know what I'll sell this truck for, give me a call and I'll tell you what I'll sell it for. I promise you it will be a bargain. It will be a nice bargain. If you've got any questions about it, give me a call. We'll talk about that. I hope to sell this truck before the sale's over. Wish we could put a buy it now on it, but we just can't, because eBay's policy of letting anyway, we won't go there, but we can't put a buy it now on it. But it's got a real low reserve.
And we will do a buy it now if you call us and want to buy it.
And we'll do it buy now, so you'll have eBay protection and all that, and we'll set it up and you can bid it off. But if you're looking for a good truck, a nice truck, You want a late model truck that's not been beaten, banged, and not been through every mud hole in the world and been out on work sites and all that. If you're just looking for a nice truck, but a great truck, then you need to look at this. It's a 2009 Ford F350 turbo diesel. 2009 Ford F350 turbo diesel 4-wheel drive. It's an XL, but it's got the XLT equipment. Keyless entry, windows, door locks, tilt, cruise, and all that. Sitting on a good set of tires, the spares under it. You see the bed's perfect with a brand new almost bed liner in it. Glass is just like it ought to be. It's not picked up. I promise you, this is one of those trucks that you will like better when you see it than you do on this video. But it's a great truck. So if you're looking for a 2009 Ford F350 diesel to do something with, to drive, put to work, or whatever, you can't find one any nicer than this for the money, folks. Thank you so much for watching our video. We appreciate it. To our many customers around the world, we say thank you very much. And we look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive. But before I do, just want to go over a couple things. You can see we don't clean under hoods. This is just how it came in. You know, it's got a little dust on it, a little dirt. Of course, it's, 6 years old, so that's normal. The main thing I wanted to show you, you can see here, these bolts have been loose. And what that means is this radiator's been replaced. And if you buy a 6.4 Power Stroke diesel, that is their one weak point, the radiator. But once the radiator's been changed, it's fine from then on. But just something to be aware of. Got a good pair of Motorcraft batteries. No blow by. Now it's got a little smoke, but that's normal on these 6.4s. The main thing is the cap doesn't blow off. There's no pressure on the crankcase. If there's pressure that blows that cap off, that means you got a wore out engine. But not the case here. A little bit of smoke, but that's normal. Main thing is no blow by, runs perfect. Cranks up, runs perfect, hot or cold, morning, noon, or night. It's ready to go. We'll hop in and take you down the road. Okay, had to switch batteries. Now you can see we're in the truck. I'm going to take you down the road. Of course, absolutely no warning lights are on. Don't have any. They all come on when you crank it and go off. You'll hear the beep for the seatbelt not being on, but that's about it. It's got the AM/FM stereo that will also play MP3s, and it has the auxiliary input jack down here if you want to plug your phone or your iPod or whatever in. That little plus and minus, that's for the tow command trailer brake controller. So everything for the trailer brakes is integrated into the truck. It's got heated power mirrors, and they're not power folding, but they do fold and extend, which is really the better way to do it. That way, if you ever break one, you're not going to be out $600, because trust me, they ain't cheap. Windshield, perfect shape, no cracks, nothing like that. The cruise works. You can see the cruise light come on. I'll cut it off. All that works like it should, horn, everything. Now, like we said, this isn't an XLT, it's an XL, but it has all the XLT equipment. It's basically an XLT with the rubber floor mats, which, if you're actually using it as a truck, is the way to go, because you can just wipe them out. They won't get stained or get to stinking if you get in and out of them with muddy boots on or whatever. Or you can buy a carpet set on eBay for about $150 if, that's the kind of thing bugs you. But I wouldn't worry about it. It's got the little computer that gives you the distance to empty there on the dash. And of course it doesn't pull to the left or right going down the road. Doesn't pull when you hit the brakes. None of that. It drives just like it should. No vibrations, nothing weird going on. It's got a matching set of expensive Toyo tires that have good tread left on them, so that's an expense you won't have to worry about anytime soon. And this is the 6.4 Power Stroke diesel. That's 350 horsepower, It's not the 6.0, although we sell a ton of 6.0s, and I like them. Not a lot of people do. But this is the 6.4, and really it's the best Power Stroke diesel. I've got a 6.7 in my truck. It's a 13, but I really wish it had a 6.4, because I had a 6.4 in my other truck. They get better mileage, and you can delete the soot filter off of these and put a tune on them, and you can tune this thing as high as you want and it will live. It's not going to blow head gaskets or do anything weird. I had my old one was tuned for 650 horsepower, and it would get that and 22 miles a gallon all day long. I pulled a 38-foot Scarab back from Miami with it, doing 70 miles an hour the whole way with the cruise set and the tune on max, and got 17 and 18. I mean, it's just, this engine is the one to have, and that's not just a sales pitch, that's the truth. This one also has traction control. It's got the backup sensors. That's the only thing I'm going to nitpick and say doesn't work, or I don't know how to work them, one or the other. But other than that, everything on this truck works perfect. You know, if you want to fly in, drive it home, you can. I wouldn't hesitate to get in this truck and drive it anywhere. It cranks right up, hot or cold, runs and drives perfect. If you want to fly in, drive it home, you can. We'll pick you up at the airport, no extra charge, and put you on the road in it. I wouldn't hesitate to go anywhere, like I said. And or if you want to have it shipped, you can have it shipped, and I think you'll be happy when it comes off the truck. It's just like we've described it. Absolutely no issues. Seats are in great shape, only 159,000 miles. Dash isn't cracked. The air conditioning, all that stuff works. Power mirrors work. Got the interval wipers, tilt cruise, like I said. Basically, everything you can that comes on an XLT, that's what this one has. So if you have any questions about the truck, give me a call. My number is 601-376-9869. Or if you want to make an offer, want to see what we'll take, make a deal, give me a call, or give Dad a call, either one. But we appreciate you watching our video and watching the whole thing, listening to what we have to say. And we look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.